But today what we're doing is we're building a false floor for the rear of the Track Mini. So at the minute I'm just measuring it all out. I've already cut the one that goes behind the seat, so that's all already in there. The cuts are not perfect, but I need to carpet it, so I'll be able to make it look neat when I carpet it. I'm just building the bit now to cover here. I want it in 2 bits so I can still access the battery. But I think in the future what we're going to do is we're going to cut the battery sort of hole out, and then weld a plate in there so it's completely flat, and then we can put the R56 exhausts for when I think they're better on track, but that can be in the future. So at the minute, yeah, I'm just building it in 2 sections, so I'll still be able to lift it up and then get to the battery. So yeah, I'm using the snap-on saw, jigsaw, whatever it's called. So yeah, we've measured it out now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. I'll put it in a time lapse, but I might as well talk about it because I think I just showed it in the previous clip. So we've got a Sparko seat off one of my friends. I'll put his Instagram here. Just give him a follow. He's got a nice A6 that he's got a funky exhaust on it, but it's different. So if you want to see it, go over and check it out. But yeah, we got the seat off him. We still need to get the rails. Really, ideally I do want it on the adjustable rail so I can move it backwards and forwards. So if you take a couple of mates on a track day, and I've got quite short legs, I'd say, and I've got some tall mates, so they'll be able to put the seat back and actually enjoy the car. So yeah, we're that's the seat there. I need to get another one. I found another one, so I'm gonna have 2 matching in the front. But yeah, let's crack on with the cutting this for the rear of the car. Hopefully we can get a neater cut so it fits more snug. Right, so we fully cut it. I had to cut a little 2 little bits out of it just to clear the interior inside, because I do want to keep the interior. I've made like a block, for like a foot, so it's got somewhere to lean on. See if it fits. Right, so we've got it in, so it's pretty nice and level. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to step or anything. So once we get the other foot in here, it'll stop wanting to tip up like that, so it should bring it back flat. And then with this one, I'll probably carpet this, self-tapper this straight into the floor of the car, so there's no rattles or anything. I've got some underfeet things, like what you normally put under furniture, just to put in between the metal and the wood so we don't get any like vibrations. But hopefully it should be alright. Slight gap there, but to be honest, once it's all carpeted you won't see any of that. And when we get the cage anyway, we'll probably have to cut a section out of that to be able to mount it to the rails of the car. But to be honest, it's come out pretty decent. I think tomorrow I'm going to try and get some material, and then we'll finish it by wrapping it in some sort of fabric. I need to try and get similar colour to the carpet, to be honest, just jet black. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll carry this video on tomorrow. I'm all hot and sweaty, it's proper hot today. I think it's got up to about 36. So yeah, and then the video after this will probably be the video of fitting the new seat. Hopefully I'll have the other one by then. If I don't, we'll get that one fitted. As this car, I'm going to try and get this car on the road next week, because it's there, it's basically there. So be able to take it out, make sure it dries okay after everything we've done. New clutch, undersealed it all, new bushes. Right, there's quite a few other things we've done. I totally forgot where we've done so much. Hopefully it will look a lot better than what it does now, because it's just untreated MDF. And then I can do a little guide of the measurements. I can put my measurements up on the screen once it's done, because I know a lot of people would be interested in doing this to their Mini. Right, so we ended up getting the carpet. I've already done it, you'd have saw in the previous clip. I might insert it now. It wasn't too bad, but I think I ordered way too much, because I'm still left with loads. But I got it from Carpet Right, they can cut it straight off a reel. I got a pretty decent match to the car. So yeah, I had to order a minimum of like 4 meters by 2 or something. So, well, by 1, but I said 2 because I didn't know if 1 meter would be wide enough. But yeah, it's all done now. So yeah, so I think I've done a pretty decent job. The gaps there, I'm not too worried about the 2 gaps, because when I get a cage I'm gonna have to cut that out anyway, cut a square out of that so the bars can go through. I built the fascia bit, so we've got the nice fascia going all the way down, and it makes it completely flat as well. So pretty decent job. For the sake of the carpet was the most expensive bit, so because it was quite a bit, that was £39. And then the wood, I've got a friend at B&Q, so he sorted me out nicely. So the wood literally cost me like £4, a massive sheet of MDF, so I was happy with that. So total I'd say like £41 it's cost to do a false floor. I've still got loads of wood left, and if anyone needs any carpet for their boot builds, then give me a message. I'm more than happy to help you out, because I've got loads. So yeah, £41, save myself something like 60 quid, because you can get one made for 60 quid. Right, yeah, the GoPro battery just died recently. It's just wanting to be dying pretty quick. But yeah, so what I was saying, it costs £41 in the end, which, to be honest, pretty cheap. Save myself 60 quid. You can get one already done for I think 100 or 110 pound. So I mean, even if you didn't get the wood as cheap as I did, the wood was probably only about 15 quid. So you're looking at about £50, and you wouldn't have had to order 2x4. You can just order 1 meter by 4 meters, and that would have been more than enough. Basically, I filmed the outro with the GoPro. The GoPro died, and then I filmed it with the phone, and then literally the phone died as well, so it didn't really go to plan. So I thought I'd do an outro. Yeah, so what I was talking about how much it costs. So, you know, how much I paid. I think I only paid about 42 quid. That's because I got a deal on the wood, but the carpet was I think the carpet was, yeah, 40 quid, so £39. So yeah, it's like 42 quid. But I mean, if you guys do it, just go into best advice, go into B&Q. Normally they got like a big timber saw cutter there. Just go up to them and they should have some offcuts. You can get offcuts. I was just quite lucky because I've got some friends who work there and they kept some quite big offcuts for me. I just want to say thank you everyone. The last video was it's doing great. It's probably the fastest views I've had, so I mean it's all going in the right direction. Hopefully tomorrow the grey mini's going for an MOT. Touch wood it passes. If it does pass, I'll be doing the first drive. That'll be the next video, so we'll go to some B roads, we'll have a laugh, we'll have some fun, we'll listen to the supercharger, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. So yeah, but I'll film it all anyway. And then we've also got the clutch that's just down there. So we've got the clutch to the Golf R, and it's a work of art. So I can't wait to show you guys that. But all I can say, I suppose I could say, basically the clutch plate is made out of one piece of metal, so it's billet. It looks unreal. I can't wait to show you guys that. That'll probably be in a couple videos. I've spoken to the guy who does all the work, engine work on my car, because I'm not too confident of doing a clutch on my car. It's too much involved, so we'll leave that to someone who knows them cars like the back of their hand. Hopefully we'll be able to film down there. That's what I want to do, so I need to speak to him about that as well. So when he gets back to me with a date, I can take the car down there, which hopefully it's next week. I'll speak to him about if we can film, and then we can talk about what he does and etc etc. But just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. I'll see you guys on the next one.